Well, hello, family. How are you doing this evening? I'm Eve with the baby's booty. I'm a couple of minutes late because I just got so distracted. I was watching Patrice and listening to her and fooling with cameras. And next thing I know, it's 9:02. And I was like, oops, oh no, I'm supposed to be live. So here I am. How is everyone doing this evening? Hopefully, your week and weekend was great. I'm feeling pretty good today. And we are going to play with some resin tonight, and rhinestones in addition to that. So hopefully our project will go great. Y'all know how it is. Hopefully, can you hear me? Am I muted? Let me make sure I'm not muted. Let's see. It looks like it's on. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, put some purple bells in the chat. I would appreciate it. Let me check and see. Let's look and see what my set. Whoop, wrong thing. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Well, it looks like okay. It looks like I can see some microphone usage. It's a miracle, y'all. It's a miracle because y'all know it ain't a show if I ain't muted at some point in time in the live stream. So it's a good thing that we do have some audio. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. I am going to pull up the chat that I like, and we are going to look at that, and then we're going to get into some really cool information. I kind of want to wait till more folks are in, but I do have some really awesome rhinestones to show off tonight. I did get some, let me see, let me make sure I'm muted right here. Boop. Okay. So I do have some AB rhinestones. Those actually came in. I ordered some so that I could show you guys what the AB colors look like, in anticipation of the buy-in that's coming up next Sunday. So I'm excited to show you the really pretty AB stones. Like, I'm just like, wow, these are nice. These are beautiful stones. I'm excited about these colors. So looking forward to sharing that with you. Also, let me see how many folks we got in here now. Okay, so it's not a whole lot of folks, but I can repeat it. It's no big deal. We do have some stones in, but we do not have all stones in. As a matter of fact, I am missing half of our order. So I have another 2, 3, 4, 11 boxes that have not been delivered yet. So we're out of customs, which is a good thing, but the boxes just haven't made it to me yet. So we're still waiting on that. And as soon as we do, we will get those crunk out and sent out ASAP. Our bling boxes are here. Those have been here. Good thing is, so we've been just getting packages together to prepare for when the stones do actually come. So we'll get those out hopefully this week, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's been driving me insane. It's been an interesting ride with this particular order. It went a whole lot better the last order did, but it's no worries. We have it and we are going to get this done. So super excited about that. So hopefully you guys are doing all right. I'm gonna go ahead and say hey to the folks that have shown up in the chat. Miss Shayna Krause is here. She says she's the first one here. Yes, you are, honey. Welcome. Miss Carol Coleman. Hey, honey. Welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and for staying up for us. I appreciate you. Hey, Sheila Cushionberry. Welcome, ma'am. How are you? Always a pleasure to have you here with us moderating. Marianne, hello. Welcome. Raha Heg. I hope I pronounced that right. If not, I apologize. But hello, welcome. Haven't seen your name before, so welcome. Thank you for joining us. Lakeisha Williams. Hey, honey. Welcome. Me Creatively by Kim. Hey, honey. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. 2011 Miss Max. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you being here. I want to say thank you. And Creations by K. Aisha. Hey, honey. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And thank you also for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. DTC Queen, good evening. Hey, Dimps, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Aliana, welcome. Lisa Carter, hello. C. Cynthia's, hello. Nene, hey, honey, welcome. Thank you for joining us. The Unleashed Crafter. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. She says snuggly and scanning. The Crafty Puerto Rican. Good evening. Hello, Miss 143. Hello, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Winetta Wilson, thank you as well for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Lisa Carter, hello. Classnique, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Lily Simple Creations, hello, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you joining us. Quilton Sister, sound is good. Thank you for letting me know, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Pat's Photos, hello. Walk by Faith, hello. Let's see. This is gonna be a good session. I appreciate it. Look, I appreciate that vote of confidence. I know it is. We're gonna have some fun. I'm excited about resin. Resin is really cool. You know, I love my Best Uni resin. I got it ready and waiting right here. We're gonna do some molds. We're gonna try our hand at some jewelry. We're gonna see how this goes. So I'm excited to get into that. V Hargett, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Mary Brown, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and for joining us this evening. Yolanda Delaney, hello, honey, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Joanne Williams, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Craftable Things, hey, I was just talking about you. I got lost listening to you. I was all into what you were saying and looked up and it was 9:02. I said, oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be live. So welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Leela Nelson, hey honey, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and help me remember I have to talk to the captains as well tonight. Fabulosis 32, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Mary Eckler from Kansas, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Miss Ethel Smith, hello. Ethel Smith Ames, welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Nicole Friesen, hello. Ashita Solomon, hello. Merlinda Lacey, hello. And Merlinda, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you being here. Robin Bryant, hello. Mic is very clear and video as well. I appreciate that, Shayna. You know that's a once in a lifetime thing. Sometimes we get it right when we get it right, then we get it wrong when we get it wrong. There's no in between. Rosalind McClevin, hello. Miss Crafty Creations, hello. Unlimited Production Studio, hello. Welcome. Marissa Dandridge, hey honey, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Making with Marilyn, hey honey, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Lakeisha Monique of Subroidery Blanks, I love it. Hello, welcome. I look like I'm lagging some. Let me know if I am. I apologize, y'all. You know my Wi-Fi is I changed my Wi-Fi card, so sometimes it's trash. So hopefully it won't be too bad. I see I'm pixelating a little bit. Um, let us see. T-shirt chick. Hey, Sheriff Even House, welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. El Nicole, hello. Sharon Edge Harley, hello. Sandra Lewis, hello. Gina Goins, hello. Patrice Williams, hello. She said Purple Boo, that's what's up. Kim, hello. Enjoy watching your video on your bling on cardstock. That was cool. Spy Rocks 346. Good evening. Hello, welcome. Patrice Williams says, hey, chat. Hello, back to you. PM St. Louis. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Miss Nini T-shirts and Bling Designs. Hey, honey, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Yvonne Hudson from California, thank you as well for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Fidel is in the house. Hey, Fidel, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Good evening. Y'all, it looks like I am lagging. Am I lagging or is it just me on my screen? I may have to take this down because it may be too much going on and see if that makes a difference. This is annoying. Let's see. Wow, I was far behind in the chat. My goodness. Let's see. I think this is where I was. Baby Giant Services LLC. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Am I lagging? I already did. Yeah, I think it's that Wi-Fi card. Yeah, I think it's the Wi-Fi card. Personally, I need a new one, or a stronger one. I'm baking my paleo red velvet birthday cake for tomorrow. Love red velvet cake, so I'm trying this recipe paleo. So that's low carb or something. I love red velvet too. So please eat an extra bite for me. Shirley Dabney, did I say hello to you and welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member? Don't know that I did, so I'm saying it now. D. Smith, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Paula D, hello, welcome. Inspiration Creations, Lori from Canada. Hey, honey, welcome. Larry at Suggs, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Willie Roseman, hello. Linda Brown, hello. Mystic Design 1, hello. Welcome. Bonita Neely, welcome. Shonda Coleman, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Anita Omer, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Chocolate Bunny, love it. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Miss Angel B, hey, honey. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's good to see you. And congrats on your Glow Forge. Can't wait to see what you do with it. Lisa Williams, hello. How are you? Welcome. Miss Sylvia Reyes from Puerto Rico. Hello. It has been a while since you've been in here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Miss JB, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Jackie, I'm not even going to try the last name because I know I'm going to butcher it, but welcome. Hello to you as well. Thank you for joining us this evening. EJ's daughter, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Always a pleasure to have you here. Pamela, hello. Eastu, hello. Sonia Siegler, hello. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Teresa McNeil, hello. Leslie B, hello. It's a lot of awesome folks in here in the chat tonight. I am super excited. Clara Thomas Bradley, hello. My goodness, it's a lot of folks. I appreciate lagging on my end. Assumed it. No, it's my internet. Miss Beckham, hello. Say you got an order to get out. That's a good thing. So you have a good evening. Don't work too hard. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. So let us, hey, Kristen Smith, hey, Beverly Wilson Ellison, welcome to the Young, Gifted, and Black. Hello, welcome. Fazerite, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So I am going to switch us over to the cutting table. All right, so here's the cutting table, and I know it looks kind of, plain Jane, but that's all right. That's going to change here in a moment. And what I'm also going to do, and this might be why I'm lagging, but I doubt it. Let's see. Let us, let's do this. Nope, that ain't gonna work because if I do that, then my audio is gone. So let's do this. I gotta learn how to work this StreamYard. Shift F7. I think that's it. What did I say? Shift +7. Oh, that didn't want to work either. There we go. Yes. Okay. Mary Warzak, hello, welcome. Jeanette Davis, good evening, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Leslie Ram, thank you as well for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Taisha Gardner, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. So let us go over to our other table, which is going to be crazy because my microphone is here. And if I remove myself, then you won't be able to see me. So let me see if it will take my, nope, it doesn't take my sound. Okay. All right. So let's come over to our table. And I have this camera going. And then eventually what I'm going to do is switch and add the other camera once I learn how to use this StreamYard thing. But at any rate, so I have some crystal AB colors, not crystal AB, some AB colors that I wanted to show you. You got your new Echo Tank 15,000 set up yesterday, Leslie Ram. That is what's up. Let us ring the bell for you. Congratulations on your new Echo Tank. Woo! Yes, congratulations. Congratulations on your new baby. Debbie D, hey honey, welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube group member. Tiffany Mumford, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So I'm going to show you guys. There's a couple of colors that we have that are just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm excited to show them to you. Like for instance, we have this AB, which is absolutely stunning. This is a um, flare AB. So it's called Crystal Green Flare. I don't know how well you can see that. It is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful AB color. Very blingy as always, as our AB stones are. So I said I was going to pour some and let you guys see these on the black. I wish I had black gloves or something to show you a little bit closer. Let me see if I have something that I can show you better on. Actually, I think I can do this. So this green AB, green flare AB is stunning. Let's do this and see if we can't get this to work. I wish I had the little thingy that I was using for to cover the bling boxes. But so here is the green flare on the black. Hopefully that's not too blurry. But the crystal green flare is absolutely beautiful. It's very pretty. It's got like a purplish and green to it, and little hints of gold as well when it's reflected a certain way. Very, very pretty. Very pretty color. I wish this was the better resolution camera than what it is, but and the bling factor on it is just absolutely awesome sauce. So this is green flare. All right. So we're gonna put that one back because I have like 6 or 7 different colors to show you guys tonight so that you can see the AB. And for those who are just now coming in and may have questions about the a little pixelated, but the green is coming through. Okay. I'm trying, y'all. I have my internet is I'm gonna have to figure this thing out with the internet. I didn't have issues before, and this card, the way this internet thing is, it's hidden, so it's hard to get to it. So at any rate, so this is, what did we say? Green flare. All right, crystal green flare. All right, and so now we're going to switch up colors, and we're going to go with a gold orange AB. Big boy, that's what's up. Thank you so very much for the super chat. We appreciate it. I was just asking about you and hoping that you were doing okay. So here we've got some AB. And see how that goes. And I mean, to be honest, Leslie, I hear what you're saying. I haven't found a price in bulk better than this. You have to understand this is bulk. So the price is going to be reflective of bulk, and but it's also still wholesale. You can buy smaller amounts a little bit less, but you still won't get the same price as what we're offering it for here. So here is green. I'm sorry, it's not green flare. Lord, orange, gold orange AB. All right. So again, let me get the, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Let's get the black that I had it on. I don't know how I am digging into these stones. They're really pretty. So these are gold orange AB. Gold orange AB. And when we get back to the other table, I'll try and show it with the other camera. I think the resolution might be a little bit better with that camera, and we'll see how it goes. Matter of fact, let's switch cameras. I'm gonna add my other camera in, and maybe you can see that one. Maybe see that one a little bit better if I switch it out. So, what did I do with it? Right. All right, let's try this. Oh, and then I'm gonna switch cameras. Let's see. There we go. Boop. Nah. That is. There we go. Let's bump that resolution up. I'm probably asking for trouble, but we're going to bump this resolution up. So, okay. So, here we have, oh, well, I guess it would help if that was bigger, wouldn't it? Hopefully that won't mess us up. Because as you see, I got stones and containers everywhere right now. Okay, so here we have our orange, gold orange AB color. Very pretty color. Absolutely love this orange. It kind of puts me in a mind of like a sunset. So it has orange and it has the gold, but with the AB, it kind of has some red hue to it. Slight pink as well. Very, very pretty stone. Let's put it back over here, see if it looks better with a higher resolution. Who knows? And see if you can see those colors. So these are really nice. Thank you, Miss Precious. They are very pretty. I love this color. This color is gorgeous. So this is color number 2 of our AB collection. Kind of reminds me of sunset. I kind of don't want to call it orange, crystal orange, flare AB, whatever. It's almost like sunset. That's what it reminds me of. Don't name it ourselves. Give it a name. All right. So I'm going to set this off to the side as well. So for those of you who may be coming in a little bit late, I want to let you know that the rhinestones, we're still waiting on our stone, all of our stones. We have some, but we do not have all of them. We don't even have half of them, actually. We need the rest of our stones. So hopefully they will be here. This is Siam, light Siam AB. And this actually does no justice in the bag. None of the stones do justice in the bag. So I'm going to take them out of the bag and show you these. Oh my goodness gracious. This is prettier out of the bag. That is beautiful. So light Siam AB actually looks more purple to me. Looks more purple. All right. Look at that. Look at that bling, y'all. That is insane. You see that bling? That is crazy. So this is light Siam AB. So you can see the red when the light hits it a certain way. You can. But there's also like a purplish blue, like a purplish blue in there. Let's see if we can't get this on the black fabric so that you can see a little bit better. Now, all of these, I'll have a little bit better picture on the website when these go live next week. All right, so here is the light Siam AB. No, these in my hand, these are SS10s. These are SS10 stones. Okay, so you can see, And it's interesting. When you hold it one way, you see the red. You definitely see the light cyan. But when you hold it the other way, you can see the blue and purple that's in it because of the AB coating that's on there. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is light cyan AB. All right. And now we'll switch back over to our blues because this is beautiful. Can't wait to see this out of the bag. I tried to get these taken out beforehand, but I was so busy looking at them that I didn't even get to get them out of the bag. So my bad on that, y'all. But this is beautiful. This is, I'm trying to keep from cutting myself. This is our amethyst. Look at how our ice box, our 500 gross ice box fits our 500 gross stones perfectly. Look at that. So don't forget, if you ordered 500 gross of stones, then you get the 500 gross ice box. This is Amethyst AB. This is Amethyst AB. So the Amethyst AB has the amethyst color. All right, but there's also some blues and silver hints to it. Okay. Oh, I don't have the fabric. Hold on. So for those of you who has the blue, who loves the blue shades, this is really pretty. Okay. I'm sorry, telling you, it's beautiful, ma'am. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at how they sparkle. It's just this is gonna be real cute on I don't know if you can fool with cowboys, but like this has like a Panthers feel to it to me as well. But it's got that purple, you know what I'm saying? Definitely purple rainish looking to me. But yeah, this is the Amethyst AB. And you can definitely see that purple from the angle. That's the one thing about the AB stones that I absolutely love, because it's one color. When you look at it one way, look at it a different way, it's a different color. This matches the shirt that I have on tonight. So it's like you can mix and match it, and it actually is a beautiful way to get multiple colors with one design, you know, the AB color. So this is, again, Amethyst AB. What is that black fabric that I was holding in my hand, or right here on the table? On the table, this is just a sweatshirt, but this is a black stabilizer that I cut a piece of. So now this one, oh my goodness. This one is, I want to say, this one is Tropical Waters is the way I want to name this one. But this is Aquamarine AB. And y'all, if you haven't seen the bling of our rhinestones, if you haven't seen it yet, you will definitely see it now. Okay? You haven't seen it yet, you will definitely see it now. So these stones bling so hard, it is ridiculous. I don't know what it is about this aquamarine. Like, they go hard with the bling. Okay? Hard. This is Aquamarine AB. Look at that. You might need sunglasses. All right. I'm just letting you know. Tampa BBQ Queens, thank you so very much for joining our hoop group. Woo! Yes. Holler. Thank you. We appreciate you joining the hoop group, ma'am. We definitely do. You're gonna have to get your shades though, because look at that. Look at the insanity of that bling, y'all. That is crazy. The aquamarine is gorgeous. All right, so let's get this on some black fabric so that you can see here's some black stabilizer. Now this is just whoo. So this has the aquamarine color, okay, but it also has light purple, like light purple in there when it hits a certain way. Okay. And it also has like a jonquil green, the really light yellowish green color is in there as well when it hits certain angles. So this is a gorgeous color. I love aquamarine. You hear me? Aquamarine are just like, I love aquamarine. Always have. So this is just a really pretty stone, and just it hits the bling is just crazy with this one. So I'm glad y'all are able to see that and see how pretty it is. So we're gonna put that, get our stones put up in their ice box. I didn't bring enough ice boxes out here for all of the AB bags I have. So I forgot to turn on my phone. Uh-oh, the mic sounds far away. It's not supposed to. Let me see. Did it cut off? Tampa Barbecue Queens, you showing up twice, ma'am. Let me see what's going on with my microphone. It might have. Oh, you know what? I know why the mic sounds far away. It's because it's using that microphone. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if. Where is it? Okay. Sorry about that. I switched it back to this other microphone. So let me know if that is better. Thank you, my dear, for letting me know the microphone is far away. All right. So we had our sunset AB is what I'm calling that, because that's just actually it looks more like sunrise. No, because the sunset has the reds. So this reminds me of sunset. So our sunset AB, light cyan AB, or purple rain. And then we have our Aquamarine AB, which reminds me of tropical waters. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we had our, where's this one? Our green AB. Green Flame, I think is what that one was called. I should have these memorized, but I don't, because I was too busy just looking instead of memorizing names. So that's the Green Flare right there. All right. Amethyst AB is right in here. Now, to me, the Amethyst AB and where are you? Amethyst AB and there's another one. They look real similar to me. But like I said, I'll have better pictures and you guys can be the judge of that. I don't know what I did with it. So let me know what, oh, here it is, Jet AB. This is Jet AB right here. It's called Jet AB, but it really puts me in the mind of this one, which is Amethyst AB. They favor a lot. It's almost like this has more of a darker tone to it, but it's still, it favors the Amethyst AB a lot to me. So this is supposed to be Jet Black AB. And they favor a lot. Let's get some out. This actually, the Jet AB has a stronger purple to it. I can't explain it. But it favors the Amethyst AB to me. So this is Jet AB. And then I don't think I showed this to you all at first. So this is pretty. Are those stones going? Yes. Sweet Arts Custom Creations. These are going to be live Sunday. Hot fix, as well as flatback. All right. So yes, these will be live. Look, y'all, FedEx, not FedEx, UPS brought my bling boxes, and some of them came cracked. I am just like too through with them on that. They cracked some of my boxes, a lot of my boxes. Actually, I was real heated about that. Okay, so now I think I want to save that one for last. Ooh, I want to save that one for last too. Okay, so let's look at Peridot AB. Peridot AB is really pretty as well. We know Peridot is a green, right? So this is a green based AB. So it's the Peridot green stone with the AB coating. So it's going to have a rainbow effect with the Peridot. All right, so let's get us another 500 gross ice box. What in the world was that? Okay, so this is Peridot AB, and it blings hard as well. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Let me grab this. Oh, you know what? I could have done that. I didn't think of that. Okay, there's a piece of paper in here, and it didn't sit well with my spirit, so I had to get that up out of there. Okay, let's use this actually. So it worked out because that led me over here to the little what's a face that'll help turn the stones right side up, the shaker tray. Okay, so this is Peridot AB. This is Peridot AB, and as you see, this blings hard too. So the Peridot is very in this particular strong. The Peridot is, but it has the hints of the blue and the hints of almost a purple, like a light purple to it. Okay, so it's very pretty. So if you like Peridot, then if you like Peridot, then this does have strong Peridot in it, but it also in certain reflections has the blue and the purple in it as well. So this is a very pretty stone, blinging super hard for us, which we appreciate. All right, so we are. I just these colors, these AB colors. I was just like, wow, these are awesome. Just like really, really over the top. Because your regular stones are pretty, they're gorgeous. They have a great bling, but these ABs go hard. We got us a stone stuck, so we're gonna get our pen tool out. All right. Now let us grab. Let's go with our Sapphire AB. Sapphire AB. Peridot is hubby's birthstone. Wonder if I got some. I could convince him I was thinking of him. That might work. That might work. Beverly Wilson says your birthstone. Kingdom Touches by AJ Rich says her birthstone. Well, this one is Sapphire. So I know I got some Sapphire babies out there. I'm sure we do. The Sapphire is beautiful as well. It is a much, 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 much deeper blue than the Aquamarine. And it kind of puts me in mind, even though it's Sapphire, it really puts me in mind to a certain degree of cobalt. Not quite as deep as cobalt, though. We love cobalt blue around here, but this is beautiful. It has like the greens to it and the purples as well. That AB pulls a lot of purple in these stones. Okay, a lot of purple. So here is the Sapphire AB. Hey, River City Creative, how are you, my dear? So yes, these are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful stones. These are the sapphire. And like I said, when they reflect a certain way, they show sapphire, but they also have like a cobalt tone to it from certain angles and purple. I don't see much green in here. Not me personally, but I do see the sapphire. I see the darker blue and I see the
purple in here. This is absolutely beautiful. Hey, Mina Rowe, how are you? So these are some gorgeous, gorgeous stones as well. So these, and so like this is the, no, Jet AB is back here. This is the Amethyst AB. So Jet and Amethyst kind of favor a lot. There's like a more of a purple to the Jet than there is with the Amethyst. But Amethyst does have the purple. So these are kind of similar. It's just the Jet has a strong purple to it, right? Well, the Sapphire has a purple too. But this one has, you can see those deep blues in there really, really well. So the Sapphire is definitely for someone who loves blue. Okay. Definitely for a blue lover. All right. So let's get our stones out and we will go to the last two, which I purposely saved for last because they just kind of like took my breath away a little bit. And I was just like, wow, that's beautiful. All right. So this one is the Jonquil AB. Now we did Peridot, which Peridot is like a green, right? But this is Jonquil. Jonquil is like a, I don't know, like a pale yellow, right? And so, you know, not one of my favorite stones. It really isn't. Not one of my favorite stone colors. But y'all, the AB, wow. I was like, okay, come through Jonquil. You hear me? Like, where you been, Jonquil? New Jonquil, where? You know? That's the vibe I got with the jonquil. Okay. So let's pour out some jonquil into a lid so that we can see it out of the bag. And it kind of like has a heavy crystal. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Sharon Davenport, very, very much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. And you're welcome for the knowledge and the time. Woo! Yes. Holler. Yes, thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it. Definitely appreciate the super chat. So here is the Jonquil AB, y'all. And just like what? Come on now, come through Jonquil. That's all I can pretty much say with this one. The yellow is there, the blue is there, very light blue. Very, very light blue. It's kind of like Jonquil with the aquamarine and a hint of green. Just a hint, not a whole lot. But that aquamarine blue is definitely in there pretty strong. And the jonquil is beautiful, y'all. Let's pour some of this out into the tray so that you can see it. And like I said, this, yes, this will be in the body today. All right. So when they're spread out like this, yes, you can definitely see the jonquil color. Right? So the jonquil is prominent, dead on when you look at it dead on. But when you turn it at the different angles, when you get your other highlight colors. Okay. And so that sapphire color is there. Almost like a crystal is there too. And like some, if you look at it a certain way, you can kind of see a little pink, but for the most part, I see the aquamarine-ish color and the jonquil there. It's very, very pretty, very blingy color. So if you like jonquil, they do have a jonquil AB. All right. And then finally, now I showed y'all the light Siam AB, which was stunning, right? So now let us take a look on there. I don't want to mix up colors. And do I have, yes. Now this one, purposely saved for last, purposely, because one of the popular colors that folks like is the pinks, right? Pinks are a hot color. A lot of people like the pink stone, but the pink stone is pricey, you know, because no, I don't want to open it that way. The pink stone is pricey because, you know, it just is. There's a different process that they have to do to get the pinks. But the AB color coating can bring out certain tones with certain colors, right? And champagne. So we champagne rhinestone, a blush color, pale blush. So when they throw the AB on top of it, you get that pink. You get that pink color. And you see it is blinging so hard that it is. I mean, I can't even really explain it any more than it blinging hard. I just can't, because it's like the shine is bow pow right there in your face, you know. And this one, you definitely can see the champagne. The champagne is very prominent there with that blush color, but the pink undertone of it, it's almost it's almost like rose and lavender mixed together is the vibe it's giving me. But the AB coating, there's like a hint, just a hint of aquamarine color, like that aquamarine blue. There's a hint of it there. But that blush and that pink, it's like a pinkish purple. I don't know how to explain it, but it is beautiful in person. Absolutely stunning in person. Okay. So you can definitely get some really cool effects off of this one if you like pink. And like I said, there's your champagne. You can definitely see it when they're all spread out and laid flat. But there's that AB coating gives it that blush. It takes that blush to a pinkish level and turns it pink when you turn it certain ways. It's just, I love AB. Champagne AB, yes. Yes, I love AB. AB is, it's cool because you're getting the best of several worlds when you do AB stones. It's more than just the one color in one stone. And it's all in the coating, and it's all in how you look at it under the light. So these are really pretty stones. So we have, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 AB colors that are going to be added to our list of stones on next Sunday. All right. So hopefully you guys will enjoy those. Um, I was excited to get them in early just to get a look at them. Um, and so very excited for these going into our collection. All right. So I'm going to switch us back over to the one camera over here so that we can ready to do our get ready to do our what's the face. Let's see. There we go. Settings. I'm learning this thing. Is this it? Nope, that's the heat press. We don't want that. So it's this one. Here I am. All right. So, nope. Let's go here. There we go. All right. So, we are going to switch over to our resin. And what we're going to do is a resin project that we're going to add some bling to it. And in adding bling to it, come up with a really pretty project. Who knows? Maybe we can throw in some of those AB stones, even though the AB stones technically are hot fix. So you kind of want to be cautious when you use hot fix stones with um, projects that require glue. You know, not glue. I'm saying this wrong. You want to be cautious using the hot fix stones with projects that are not utilizing the hot fix glue on the back of the stones. And the reason being is because that's glue on the stone, and eventually the glue can erode. So if you're taking the hot fix stone and you're wearing it on like a necklace, whoops, sorry, wearing it for like a necklace or something, well, your body heat, wearing it out in the sun, especially in the summertime, that could possibly, not saying that it 100% will, but it could possibly activate the glue on the back of the stone, Well, that might cause the stone to release. And then next thing you know, you gotta, like I did when I was drying my face mask on the high heat, and now I have stones that have come off, but the glue dot is left behind. So you have to be cautious with heat um when you're dealing with your hot fix stones. So that's where your flat back stones come into play, and where the flat back is the better choice when you're dealing with decorating projects and stuff like that. All right, so that's what that is for. And so what we're going to do is, I'm trying to think of what would be the better what am I trying to say? Mold to use. What design mold? Because it's been a while, y'all, since I've dealt with my resin, and that makes me kind of sad because y'all know I love my resin, but I have been so busy with making sure everything is kind of sort of just so with the rhinestones that I haven't had much opportunity to just have fun and do for myself, which is one of the things I like to do. Let me see. Is this my new bag? Because I did go to Hobby Lobby. I mean, this is my paint, but I have another bag where I did go to Hobby Lobby, and I got a couple more things from Hobby Lobby for my resin, and I've been wanting to play with it, and now I can't find it. I'm gonna have to think on that because I definitely wanted to play with that. My phone keeps going off, and I forgot to turn it down. All right, y'all. So, and I want to use that camera over there too. Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. Then I also got this. I remember I showed y'all I had a 2-part resin, but I don't want to do the 2-part resin because you have to wait on it to dry. And who has time for patience? Not me. So we're going to go with our favorite UV resin. And y'all, I am bummed out. I cannot find that bag of new stuff I just bought to play with my resin. And that sucks because I purposely had it. But at any rate, while we're talking about that, there's a bag right there. Let me see if that's it. While we're talking about that, I do want to mention that I mention again. That's not Hobby Lobby, so no, that's not going to be it. Even though that's gloves, and I need those for the resin. So good thing I looked at that. So our rhinestones, for those who may be just coming in and did not hear my update a moment ago, we have some rhinestones, but we don't have all rhinestones. Actually, we don't even have half of our order. So we're hoping we're through customs. That's the good thing. I do know that's done. Because that was an ordeal in and of itself. But we are now awaiting. Is that what I was looking for earlier? Yes. Oh my gosh. Mr. McQuackins, I found the box I was looking for earlier. Praise the true God. I am putting on gloves and I'm going to move this camera over so that you can see what I'm doing with the resin right here on the table. I forgot. Well, no, I didn't forget to move it. I had it over yonder. And we're going to set it down so that you can see the resin better. Boop. And why do I not have my phone on silent? I would love to know. I got my gloves so that I don't get fussed at by folks who send me messages and they say, "You're supposed to be wearing gloves with your resin." I know. I'm hard-headed. I'm a rebel. Unfortunately. Did I put it under here? Nope, I didn't put it under there. All right, y'all. That's annoying. Because I wanted that bag. And I don't know what to do with it. Okay. So I'm just going to pull out, I think. So I have drawers right here beside me that hold all of my resin stuff. And to keep from constantly reaching, I'm just going to pull out the whole thing. So here is my resin drawer. Kind of neat, kind of neatly placed, and kind of not. And we have molds for days, as you can see how deep that drawer is with mold stuff. Resin molds, UV resin molds. Let's not forget that part, because it's important to know that these have to be UV. There's my light. These have to be UV resin molds. They can't be any kind of molds when you're dealing with the UV resin, right? So let's move this out of the way. Whoops. Let's move this out of the way. We're getting it together, y'all. We're getting it together. And I really need that silicone mat over there. That's way over there. So who in here has been playing with resin lately? Because I want to know that I'm not by myself. All right, y'all. Let's see which it was. I was going to do, because I was talking to Uni about it a little while ago, and I was going to do a letter. I don't think I have the letter molds. Matter of fact, I know I don't have the letter molds, so I can't do a letter mold. But I have different keychain molds, so that might be fun. Matter of fact, I think I know which one I'm going to do. Let's do this. Do I want to do that one? Where's the one that I didn't like at first? Here it is. So we're going to do this mold. And that's because I originally thought that this was going to be for a bracelet, right? Okay, well, as you see, bracelet where? Okay. My arm is entirely too fat for that. But what this does turn into is a really cute little ring that you hold, you know, your keychains and stuff in on. So I thought this was super cute. So we're gonna play with this. I think is gonna be super cute. It may not be flat enough, and if it's not flat enough, then we'll play with another keychain option in here somewhere, because I got molds for days. I do have molds for days. Oh, I do have letters, but they're little teeny. Those are too small, I think, for the project that we were going to do. So we'll do. Oh, this will be cute. Wait a minute, I think this is supposed to be earrings or something. Yeah, these are supposed to be earrings, if I'm not mistaken. But that one would have been cute, kind of sort of for what I was talking about too. But I think that hole is going to be too small. So at any rate, let me know what you think. Oh, here's another one. So I think that's going to be too wide on. I think this, we may have to do the other keychain. Where's my mask? Oh, I don't have it on. I at least have on gloves, so we'll do half of a win. I don't want to wear a mask tonight. I've been wearing masks for the last couple of days. All right. So let's move this up some. And let y'all see my junky desk. And let's do this. I knew it was going to do that. Boop. Boom. Okay. Uni, holler. Let me grab my silicone mat, because I have resin all over my glass table as it is, and we can't keep doing that. Oh my goodness, is this it? I found it, y'all. It just wasn't as light as what I thought it was. Holler. Okay. Yay. All right, so here is my silicone mat. So let me put that down so that we don't just completely destroy my desk. All right, and here is my UV light that I painted when I was doing my paint project the other day with the blower. So now I have a designer UV light. I have a this is a lighter thingy. It's too long, so I bought this one so that we can pop bubbles. Nice. Hardcore bubble popping here. All right. And so here is my new stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby. And y'all, I mean, there are a lot of places online, excuse me, that you can go and buy stuff to do your resin. You don't have to go to Hobby Lobby. But what I generally do is I'm usually in Hobby Lobby for 2 or 3 other things, not necessarily there for resin stuff. And I just so happen to be going down that aisle and I come across stuff and I'm like, ooh, that's cute. It's sitting there looking at me. And so I buy it. All right. Um, as you see, clearance. We love clearance. So if it's on clearance, you can forget it. I'm going to bring it home. This was super cute. It's little bitty. Um, I guess you could make earrings with this one. I don't know. It came from Hobby Lobby as well. And then I got some like flake. These are like actual metal pieces more so than flake. Because I'm not good with the using the flake with my stuff. So I got that. And then I thought that was super cute because that's the one where you do half the wood and then the other half the pretty clear resin looking thing. So that's going to be a fun project to do when I get around to that. I got that from Hobby Lobby as well. And then I found this little kit full of all kind of crazy stuff to put into the resin when I'm just feeling like fooling with some resin and making some cool stuff. So, I know there's a ton of places you can get resin stuff. I'm aware of that. But usually when I'm online shopping or something like that, I just go ahead and get what I'm getting and don't really think super hard about it. Because I tend to buy things on sale. So let me move this. This is annoying me with it not being. Oh, you know what? I think that'll help. Let's move this down. Yay, much better. All right. Did I freeze? No, I don't see that I froze. Okay. All right. So let's get out our resin. Now, one of the things that they do suggest with doing UV resin, hey, Sundoras, is you should warm up your resin. Okay. I haven't done that yet. I don't even have a cup of warm water in here. You know, You know how I am. I live life on the edge. So we're just going to go with the flow. If I get air bubbles, don't care because it's for me and I'm just doing this for fun. Resin is not my resin is my feel good hobby. Okay. And that's one of the things I'm definitely going to suggest to any of you because we do so much with our crafting. And a lot of times our crafting tends to be for profit or for somebody else. Very rarely, in a lot of instances, do we actually take the time to do a hobby or a project for ourselves. Okay. So it's going to be kind of hard for me to get resin out of that, don't you think? Sitting here talking and wasn't peeling. Let me see. I think I have one already open though. Because I got some new bottles. Oh, here we go. This one's already open. So we're going to do this one. All right. So this is as I was saying, this is my feel good, do for myself. I absolutely love playing with resin, making a mess. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't care type project for me. And that's what this is. Okay. So we all should have something that fits that description because we do enough. We do so much, y'all. I mean, we're Shiras in our own right. And, whether we're mothers, whether we're wives, whether we're neighbors, cousins, friends, doesn't matter. You're something to someone else all the time. So it's time to be something for yourself, something that you love to do. All right. And resin is my thing I love to do. All right. So I did that pretty decent. Not very many air bubbles in there. So I'm pretty proud of that. the couple of air bubbles that I do see, I think are going to be too deep. So, oh, no, it wasn't. Gold torch. Holler. Okay. Well, that was too hot. That ticked off the resin, y'all. That's funny. The resin was smoking. Okay. So I'm going to not fill it all the way to the top. And the reason why I'm not going to fill it all the way to the top is because I'm going to kind of layer it and then add my rhinestones as I get closer to the top. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our light. Let me put the lid on my UV, and we're going to go ahead and oh yeah, I do need to show the little bottles. They are in my room actually, so I kind of don't have them to show, which sucks. But here is just a handheld UV light as opposed to my um fingernail light that I have, which is a lot bigger and a lot stronger with more LEDs to it. So this is probably going to take a little bit longer to do it because otherwise I'll have to plug up my fingernail light and try and get it together so that we can cure this thing faster. But I'm not in a rush. So unless y'all are in a rush, I love doing resins and silicone. That's my happy place. Silicone sounds fun. Hey, Ruji, how are you, honey bunny? You're having a hard time curing it. Curing what? Your own pins? So what kind of, like, this light right here is a UV light, but it's I mean, it's strong, but it's not as strong as my fingernail light. My fingernail light, I can put it on, I can forget it. I don't have to worry about it. But this is like, in my opinion, it's not as strong, but it does work. So I don't know why you were. I never did resin before. I got some from Amazon. I didn't either until talking to Uni and seeing her, wanted to support a friend. And so, she was selling the resin. And I was like, okay, I never really thought about resin. I didn't want to try it because resin, um, from me learning about it in the past, resin takes, a couple of days for it to cure. So I just wasn't, or a day or so. It just depends on how much resin you're using. And I didn't want to wait. I'm impatient. So I was like, I don't feel like waiting all that long time to get whatever it was I was trying to make. Well, I started watching some of the stuff Uni was doing with the UV resin. And actually there was a show with her and Patrice, and they were doing, what were they doing? They was resin and something. I think it was pins. And I was like, wait a minute, that's dry already. And they was like, okay, well, it's UV, so it cures with the UV light. Okay, so that's when I was like, let me give this a shot. I want to see how cool this is. And so I started fooling with the resin, and sure enough, it's really cool. It cures as fast as you put that light on it. The only drawback that I see to it is you have to make sure that you're not using it in like sunlight or something. So on a bright sunny day, can't be near windows and stuff like that because you'll cure it as you're working with it, and that's not what you want. You don't want to cure it that quickly. But like Sundora's, if you have your pins and it's a bright sunny day, you can put it out there and the sun will cure it for you. So it's actually really cool because naturally it will cure in the sunlight. Ruji, I'm not sure. That was something that I was discussing or was watching with what is his name? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just forgot my homeboy's name. It is, I am embarrassed right now. I don't forget his name. It's not coming to me. I didn't forget his name. It's not coming to me. But I was watching his channel, and he was saying that he was subscribed to me, but it unsubscribed him from our channel. And he was like, wait a minute, I didn't unsubscribe from her. And so he went back and subscribed again. And a month or so later, he was unsubscribed again. So I'm not surprised the notification didn't come through, but just, we have to keep check on our favorite channels. Make sure that you're still subscribed to your favorite channels. Make sure the notification bell is clicked when you are visiting your favorite channels. And you want to make sure that when you click the notification bell, especially like on your phone, make sure your notifications for that app is turned on your phone. Like, for instance, if you watch YouTube with the browser on your phone, well, you'll need to make sure that the browser's notifications are turned on. If you watch YouTube with the app on your phone, the YouTube app, you have to make sure that the YouTube app's notifications are turned on as well. Otherwise, you won't get notifications. And then sometimes, you do get notifications from some channels, and some channels you just don't. That's unfortunately how it goes. I don't understand why there would be a mix up with that or whatever with YouTube, but it's no worries. Most important thing is, if your favorite channel is consistent with the time and whatnot that they come on, then, just check in with them. And 9 times out of 10, they're there. It's just the notification didn't get through. So one of the things I like to do now, a UV mold for resin is clear. You can't use a color mold, like for instance, the pink molds or the blue molds. You can't use those with UV resin because the UV light has to get through all of the resin all the way through the mold. So what I like to do, just to be sure, is I'll cure the top side and then I'll go back and cure the back side as well, to try and make sure that it's cured through and through. You don't absolutely have to do that, but that's just something that I do. So it is warm, very, very warm to the touch when you're curing it with the light. So give it a minute to cool off if you're working with it. All right. And so let me do it this way because my table, you all remember my table is uneven. I still haven't leveled my table yet. And I need to do that because this is a pain in the rumpy dump to have to keep doing this and evening it out. So I probably should have got another table or something. Like, I could use this thing that my printer is sitting on, but that's something else I'd have to do. All right, so I'm just going to put another layer on here to take it to the top again. Okay. And then after, because and the reason I'm doing that is because it was not level. So it didn't, I have one corner up here that was way lower than the rest of the keychain. Then once I level that, what I'm going to do is put another really thin layer of UV, right? And then we're going to put our stones on the UV. Then we're going to cure the UV and let the UV be the glue for the stones, okay? So that's the plan. Now this one is just clear. This is just a clear keychain, but if we have time, I'm going to color it, do like a glitter, and then do rhinestones on the glittered one. Okay, so this we just playing around, having fun, and then enjoying some fun with the rhinestones. Matter of fact, we may grab a couple of the new Hot Fix AB stones and play with those and put them on a keychain. Y'all can tell me what color you'd rather see on the keychain. I know what I would like to see, but I'm gonna let y'all pick on that. Okay, so here is the light. What's her channel? The one that sold you the resin. It is the best uni. She is in here. Uni babe, if you're in here, will you drop your channel? If you're not in here, oh, there she is. Dimps Designs posted it for us. Thank you, Dimps. Best uni for resin. YouTube.com/C/the best uni. And yes, she does have. She sells the resin. I don't think she has any in stock right now because it sells out pretty quick when she gets it, which is a good thing. But just keep an eye out on her channel and she'll let you know. So here we have, this one is clear, so you can barely see that there's resin there, but the resin is hard. Okay, so let's cut that off. And now what we're going to do is grab some pretty decent size AB stones, but these are from, these are not mine. These are from Be Createful. And I think they're called, what are the name of these stones? I know the name of them. They are called, I can't think of the name of them. Oh, I'm drawing all kind of blanks tonight, y'all. I apologize. But it's like an AB, and it has a multitude of different colors in it. There's like purples and greens and whatnot. So we're just going to play with that, mainly because it was within arm's reach. And that's what we're going to use. Now, I can pop this out of the mold and do this project with it that way. So we'll give that a shot. Hopefully it won't mess up too bad. All right, so there is our super cute keychain with 1/2 of a heart. How adorbs is that? All right, and so it's still kind of warm, but not super warm to the touch. I'm gonna do it on this side so that it'll hold the resin because it's more concave on this side. Right, and so I'm just gonna take the resin and put a thin layer, not a thick layer at all, of resin. All right, and then we are going to put our stones on here. Let me see if I can find me a pickup tool. Voila. Need to learn to cure. Yeah, the curing is, so one of the things you might want to try is try using a fingernail light, the UV lamp for nails, for doing gel fingernail polish. So just look up on like Amazon for gel nail UV lamp, or I believe if you go on Best Uni's channel, she has one. I know she had one in a kit that she was just selling, but the kits are sold out. That's the only reason why I'm just like not really telling you to look for the kit. But I think they're sold out anyway. Uni, are the kits sold out, dear? I can't remember. You have 2 lamps? Yeah, so just be, you got to be patient with it. You do have to be patient. And every time I've seen um curing of UV resin on pens and just about anything, honestly, every time I've seen them, they are rotating it. Just like you saw me cure the front and the back, they rotate the pins and let it cure all the way around. And if it's not curing right away, give it a little bit longer cure time. It shouldn't hurt anything. And just let it sit under the cure lamp. So if you've been doing like 30 seconds, then you might want to bump it up to 45, something like that. But you definitely want to give it time to cure properly. All right. So all I'm doing is just, I was going to do the honeycomb method, but the honeycomb method, it has a technique to it. So that's why I'm just going to do regular placing of the stones. And the UV is slick, so it's sliding them all around. I might need to bling both sides. I ain't think too hard on that. I'll see when it's done. The silicone mat is holding on to these stones. I probably should have UV'd one part, locked these stones down, and UV'd the next part, but I was impatient. But these are really pretty stones as well. They are AB, I think. Pretty sure these are an AB. And don't forget, we also still have our bling challenge is still live and well. I've gotten a couple of submissions already, beautiful submissions at that, PG submissions. So we've gotten quite a few, and that was going to run to the 31st of March. So it was going to be the 16th, but we extended it by request. And so um I still have yet to bling my project, which is a shame, but I gotta find it. I found one and forgot to go get it, and it got gone. So I gotta go find another one and then bling out my project. Now these that I'm using now, these are not hot fix stones. Actually, I was gonna get the hot fix stones, but I'll do that with the color, the glitter keychain. If we have time, we'll do next. Then I'll grab the um, hot hot fix ones and UV them on. But for right now, I'm just doing flat back because they were right here. I can't even remember what project I was working with these with. I was working with these with a project before, and since they were right here, I just went on and grabbed them. Come on, buddy. There we go. Thank you for your cooperation. All right. Oh, I didn't realize. I hope my hand wasn't in the way. I should have got a shaker tray to make it easier instead of me having to flip stones over. And I think these are SS16s. These are not SS10 stones. They're either SS16 or SS12s, but these are not SS10s. They're too big for SS10. So, but usually when doing rhinestone projects like this, where you're having to place each stone by hand, usually the bigger stones are the preferred stone sizes to use, like the SS16s, SS20s, because they cover more space. But if you're super detailed, um, or your project that you're working on is super detailed, you might want to do SS10s and SS6s and SS3s, which are super teeny for detailed designs, as I did with my Starbucks cup when I did the siren in the middle. Those are some kind of small lines in the siren's circle and in her details. So I used SS3s for those. And for my cup, I did mostly the body of the cup. I did mostly SS. I was bold and did SS10s and SS12s for my cup, but it took forever because I did use a smaller stone. So a lot of times people will use a bigger size for hand blinging, so they'll get it over and done with. So the sizes we intend to offer are not 100% definitive, but we're looking at the SS16s SS20s, SS10s, SS6, possibly the SS3s, possibly. But again, all of the Rhinestone offerings in the buy-in are for bulk purchases only. So these are not small quantity purchases. These are all bulk. All right. And as such will reflect bulk pricing. And as was mentioned in my video I did earlier this week, you will notice a price change in some instances because of our tariff that our prior government administration placed on China a few years ago. And so because of that, there's an extra tariff that anyone has to pay if they're getting anything from overseas, from China especially. So there's going to be a slight price increase. So we apologize in advance. We did not know about that. But no worries. We now know going forward. And we are prepared with this next buy-in. So does that look even? I can't tell. Ooh, child, looking at it from that angle from the camera, y'all, it's all over the place. It looks crooked. Does that look better? It don't look any better. Hilarious. And what happened to my stone that was right there? Bruh. How is my stone just gonna go missing? And didn't see it till I looked in the camera. That's crazy. All right, so that's one of the also cool things about the UV resin, as opposed to using glue. Most of the glues that people use, like E6000 or somebody told me E7000, I think. Creations by Kay Aisha knows which one it is. I don't ever remember, and I know she'd be like, dang, but I just told her what glue it was just the other day. I know, girl. It's sad. It's so sad. I'll forget who I am in the mornings. That's how bad my memory is. But those glues, you really don't, I mean, some of them you don't have much of a working time with them. Like, it'll dry pretty quickly if you're not quick with putting your stones down. But by using resin, you have until you cure it. So the stones, you can move them around, you can take them off, you can put them back, you can whatever. And then when you finally ready, oh, that's why, because my power is dying. Oh, say la vie. Is this one? Am I at this one? Hold on. Which one am I at? Let's camera 6360. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. My lapel mic died. I swear. I ain't had this thing but
maybe 6 months, and the battery is trash. So I apologize. Trying to be high tech for y'all, and just stuff just ain't wanting to cooperate, I swear. Okay. So we're coming to the home stretch. It's not pretty because of not because of the stones, but because of my placement. But it is definitely here. Okay. So that's, oh Lord, look at that arrangement right there, especially right in here, y'all. Ooh, you see what I'm saying? Don't pay me to bling nothing for you. It's just not gonna work out good. Don't pay me to bling nothing. Okay. That look better. That looks a little bit better. All right, let's hurry up and cure this thing before they move again. All right, so now all the stones are there. So we're gonna turn the light on and we're gonna cure this. Look at how it's blinging down that light, man. That's pretty. Okay, so keep in mind that when you are trying to cure UV, remember I told you the light has to get through to every bit of it, right? So the stone is clear, but it has a foil backing on the back of the rhinestone, right? So let me show you what I mean. So I'm gonna pick up one of these rhinestones, and you can see on the back of it, this is a foil. That's why it's silver on the back. Whereas the front is glass, but the foil on the back makes it not clear. So the light is not going to be able to get through the back of that. So because of that, what we're going to have to do is try and UV it from the front some. No, I hadn't seen it yet, Sheila, but I'm going to check it here in a sec. So I'm curing the front, but it's not 100% cured until we flip it over and cure that UV on the back. Okay, so like I was explaining earlier, you definitely want to cure both sides. All right, and if you use a lot of glitter in your UV resin, then that'll also kind of prevent it curing fully. Sometimes I've had that issue where I use too much of the mica powder. And then using the mica powder, it colors it and it adds like a shimmer to it. And it was too thick. So my resin didn't cure completely and it was still squishy and runny in the middle. And it kind of messed up my project. So again, that's why I like doing the resin, because I'm learning so much and it's really cool. I like to learn as I go with certain things. Now, some stuff I do like to, you know, read instructions and find out, but I also like to learn, from hard knocks, because that teaches me what I can and can't do. So here is, again, this is a rainbow AB effect type thing. And as you see, these stones are there. They're not going anywhere now. Okay. They are not going anywhere because that resin is like permanent. Okay. So even with my trash arranging of stones, the rhinestones and the bling is beautiful and it's really pretty. So you can combine rhinestones with resin. You just can't put the rhinestones in the resin and get the same shimmer, the same bling, because the bling needs the light to refract off of it fully, whereas the resin will kind of hinder that a little bit. So you got to put the rhinestones on top of the resin. All right. So let me. I know Jacqueline Smith. I absolutely love my bling pen. Love these new bling pens that I've got. I've tried using aluminum foil under the pen and UV light. Also try putting in a glass of water with aluminum foil. No, that's too much drama to go through. You should be able to put the UV. Make sure you're using a good quality UV resin. Make sure you're using a good UV resin. If you're using a good UV resin, it shouldn't take very long for that to cure. I swear it's not. Educated Natural asks what size hole needed for SS6 stones. I don't remember. I think it's 0.097 or something like that. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it real quick. And different companies use different size stone circles sometimes. But with this particular person, she suggests 0.097 inches for. Thank you, DTC Queen. So here we have our half of a keychain. Oh, that's why the daggum, y'all. That's why that stone wasn't supposed to be up there in the middle. It was supposed to be off of purposely. Now I can't put the keychains because I done covered up the hole. Womp womp womp. Boo boo headed mistake. But it's okay. This lets you see some of these stones. And now what we're going to do, what time is it? Did that take an hour? It did not take an hour. Okay, so let us do this smaller one and I'll show you the um which AB stones I'm gonna use. I think I know which AB stones I'm gonna use. We're gonna use some AB stones and get us something really pretty. Let's see. All right. So let's put some resin in this cup. And we are going to add some flaking in here, some glitter. Let's see, what did I have in this little kit thing? That's pretty. And that's pretty. I haven't used gold with anything yet, so let's go with the gold. Since I bought the kit, we gonna use the kit. This little weedy bottle, these little weedy bottles of stuff. So we're gonna go with this gold right here. I have yet to use gold for anything. I'm more of a silver type person. All right, so I'm gonna open this up and pour some in. Not too terribly much, and it still looks like too much, Lord Father. All right, and where is my steaks? Here are my steaks. So we need us a steak. And we're gonna mix this up some. Mix this up a lot because I put in, I think, a little bit too much. We'll see. No, actually, it turned out okay. All right. Whoops, y'all can't see that. We're gonna mix this up some. Get some of this gold flake going around in there. All right. And I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of mixing because we ain't got a whole bunch of mixing time. And we're gonna pour this in the smaller section. It's gonna be the twin to that one. I mean, Sondoras, as you saw, this isn't like a pen, you know, amount of resin. This is actual, you know, a whole keychain thickness of resin. And we were able to get it to cure in, what was that, 20, 30 seconds or so, sitting there waving that light around. So it shouldn't take a whole lot to cure resin for your pens. So it's not something you're doing wrong. I more than positive it's as long as your mold is clear and you're able to sit there and take the time to, you know, fool with it, it should cure for you. All right, so I got a pretty decent base in there. I did a good little bit thick enough so that I can do my rhinestones over the top. So we're going to go ahead and cure this. All right. And y'all can't see that. So I'm going to slide it over. Move my hand out of the way. All right. And then I'm going to go grab some of the Hot Fix AB stones. I just used UV resin today for glitter. Yes. Diana says, I love anything bling, girl. Right here with you. Most of her molds came from Amazon. She has a file in Amazon links for all resin products she has ordered. Yeah, for me, yes. I love Amazon for my molds. I do have there might be a link below for my Amazon store. And if there is, in the store, I have a resin section of all resin molds and stuff to go in the molds and all of that crazy mess because I want other people to lose their minds with resin as well as me. All right. So curing the backside now, because as I mentioned, you do want to cover it thoroughly touch it thoroughly with that light, front and back. Okay, um because it works better that way. You can use mica. This is glitter that I'm using in it now. So yes, mica powder, you can use it. Glitter, you can use it. There are some inks that you can use in it. Just make sure that it says it's for UV resin. You can use ink. I have used ink. The thing is, you want to stick with your lighter colors. You don't want to go super dark because, as I was mentioning, the light, UV light, has to get through to all of the resin. Otherwise, you'll have gummy gooey parts on the inside, and that's not what you want. You don't want gummy gooey anywhere dealing with your resin. Okay, you want it to be nice and thorough when you're going through all of your resin stuff. Okay, so here's our keychain. Let me pop this out. It is cured. Oh, that's pretty. I do like the gold. The gold turned out really pretty. So now I'm hoping we can put our bling on here without me covering up the hole this time like I did the last time. Covering up the hole. So we're going to give that a shot. See if we can't make that work. Okay, let me grab us a pretty color. Let's see. What did we do first? We did that other color. So we're going to go with this one. Just because it's sitting right here. I don't need a whole lot. So we're going to do this Champagne AB. Okay. We're going to do the Champagne AB. And I'm going to do this a little bit different this time. Instead of UV resining or putting the resin over everything and then going with it. Is this the right bottle? Yeah. Instead of doing the whole thing, I'm just going to do a section at a time so that it doesn't take me all day like it was starting to do. Before. And as I mentioned, these are SS10s, okay? And you can see the size difference. Let's put one right here. And this is what I was using earlier. So as you see, that's a big difference between the two stones. So this might take me a smidge longer because the stones are smaller. But in my opinion, you'll find in a lot of instances, the smaller the stone, the more the item blings. Whatever it is that you're doing rhinestones on, it will bling even harder because there's more stones there to reflect the light as opposed to the bigger stones. You know, you may have 50 stones of the bigger stones, but 100 of the smaller stones. Well, you have, if each stone has 10 facets on it, then you have 500 facets that reflect the light with the big stones, whereas the smaller stones have 100 stones times the facets. Then you're looking at 1,000 little mirrors reflecting that light back to you. So it's going to bling harder with the smaller stones. But, you know, to each his own. I understand not everybody wants to take that time to put all of those little teeny stones on a project. I'm right there with you because it does take time to do this. I'm trying to move it back where you can see it. I didn't realize it was out of the camera. All right. So these are the Champagne AB stones that I'm trying to keep in line somewhat. And I only did a little bit of resin, like one line of resin, one little section rather of resin. Is that resin? Hopefully that's got enough resin right there to hold it. Yeah, I can feel it. Whoops. All right, so this is a rush job. All right, so where's my, okay. So I'm just gonna kind of lock that resin in place real quick. Okay, so look there. Stones aren't going anywhere. That's why I said it should not take you very long to cure your UV resin. All right, so there's another little section of resin. Raining or snowing day, you can mass produce some resin projects. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Sit down, get you some well ventilated area, get you some gloves, get you a mask so you don't get some of the fumes. I'm not sitting over the top of this, so I haven't smelt the resin at all with this project. But if I'm over the top of it, I definitely can smell when it's curing. So be careful with that with any resin. Don't care what kind of resin it is. Safety first. With me being a rebel, that's different. You be safe. All right. And then, oops, get you over here. Get you right there. Get you right there. Is there any resin up here? I don't feel any. All right. Let's cure that real quick. Beth, yes, we are, girl. We can have the resin and the bling because the bling factor is definitely there. All right, another couple of lines of resin. Actually, look like I can get 3 off of this go round, so we're gonna try. Here's that. Here's that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, ooh, that lineup is tragic, but it's all right. We trying to get through it. I tried Dawn on a tumbler as well. I've done Dawn on a tumbler. 2 tumblers today. Oh, a power wash tumbler. Okay, cool. I haven't. At one point in time, I was considering getting into tumblers and just didn't. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I'm into enough as it is. So, but it looks like fun. And there are some folks out here that do beautiful jobs on their tumblers. Come on. All right. There's that one. There's that one. All right. Now, oh my goodness. You think I couldn't sew a straight line? I can't even bling in a straight line. All right. Let's see. Did I put resin up this high? Can't tell. I'll be able to tell here in a minute. All right. I'll do one more, and then we'll UV it. Like I said, don't hire me to bling anything for y'all. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Look at there. Just that quick. I tell you, the UV resin is awesome. All right. So we're going to get our next to last row of resin. And then we'll be done with this. And you can see the Champagne AB in all its glory on gold glitter background on this keychain. Now, for those of you in here who are captains, ordinarily we would do our captains live. We would have done our captains live tonight before the live, but I did not do it this week. So I'm letting you know captains live will be next Sunday before the live. So hopefully you will be able to make it and join us. And then also the next buy-in starts next Sunday. Those who are members will be able to access the buy-in sooner. Members will be able to access it, and I will email you instructions, not instructions, but in your member. No, I will not. Here on YouTube, in our community page, there will be a notification posted. So check here later this week. I dare say Friday-ish for members. Captains, check Thursday for your notification on the Captains Live and your access to the buy-in Wednesday. Members, you can check Friday for members to have access Friday to the buy-in. And that's in the community tab here on our channel. So here in a sec, I'll type that in so that you can know where to go to check the community tab here. So if your notifications aren't coming through or are not turned on, then just come check it out. And it should be there. This one must not have had resin up under it because it did not lock down, but all the others did. So keep that in mind. And appreciation to the members here on YouTube. We appreciate you, and you will have access early access to the buy-in. And also, for those of you who sign up for the newsletter, there are instances where the newsletter is not being received. Now, keep in mind, your email server filters your emails for you. So there's a very good possibility that our emails are being targeted as spam and they're being filtered to keep you from getting them. And it's I've had to change the email from the baby's booty, coming from the baby's booty, to it being the hoopgroup.info, so that hopefully our web name, our hoop group name won't trigger as spam. So I changed it to the hoop group. So at any rate, hopefully now your emails will come through. Even then, if not, every newsletter is listed on our Facebook page, and every newsletter is listed on the community tab here on YouTube. So even if you don't get the newsletter, please come and check the community tab here on YouTube. Every newsletter is there. So, people get frustrated and say, well, I didn't get the newsletter. You got the newsletter, you just didn't get it in your email. You got the newsletter either on Facebook or here on YouTube. So definitely check both places if you don't get a newsletter. And newsletters are going out with updates. Now, I haven't put a newsletter out in I think about a week, only because we were at a standstill with customs. So I didn't really have very much to talk about. And the AB stones just got here the other day. So that's why I waited till today to even show the AB stones. And I did not do a newsletter about that, even though that was newsletter worthy, but I did not do a newsletter about that. So I probably will tomorrow do a newsletter showing the AB stones. But if you don't get a newsletter, come check the community tab, because the same newsletter is posted there as well. Okay. And on Facebook, in the Facebook group. So even if you're not in our Facebook group, it's here on YouTube. So you do have access to the newsletter. All right. So here are the the champagne AB stones. Come on. You know what? I ain't finna play that game with that camera. Here we go. So here are and it still ain't wanting to focus. Come on, bro. Can you focus for me? Focus. Focus. It still want to focus on me. This is crazy. Nope. Come on. Let's go out. And now let's zoom in. Is that working? I can see y'all. That ain't working either. Okay, let's go back to the other dad blame camera. Okay. So here is the Champagne AB rhinestones. Here are the Champagne AB rhinestones. Right? And my tragic looking lineup of stones. It's okay. But the most important thing is, look, all of the stones are glued in place. I actually left the hole open this time. So you can use rhinestones. Look at that. Now I did it backwards, y'all. Ain't that crazy? But it's all right. It's still all love, even if I'm backwards with it. But you can use rhinestones with resin projects. You just have to put them on top of the resin, and you can use the resin as the glue for your rhinestones. So just keep that in mind. So it is pretty neat. Put your black cloth behind it. I know a lot, right? The black cloth is way over yonder, so that's why I didn't grab it. I'm pretty sure we're close to 11, and we're after 11. So it was just a really quick project, something different. I haven't played with my resin in quite a while, so I really wanted to. And I love resin a whole heck of a lot. And as you see, I got a ton of little knickknacks and stuff to go with my resin projects. But now we will be offering the flatback rhinestones, so that if you did choose to do rhinestone projects, in the future with your resin, you'll have flatback stones now coming that you can do with the buy-in. So again, the buy-in starts next Sunday, a week from today, for everyone. And with the buy-in, these are bulk rhinestones. These are not 10 grows, 50 grows, 100 grows. No, this is 250 grows bulk packages of rhinestones in the ice boxes. So hopefully you guys will enjoy receiving those. They actually turned out super nice. Here is the larger ice box right here. This is a 500 gross, even though there's only 250 gross in here. But here is the um, Crystal AB SS10 500 gross ice box. Okay, so if you got 500 gross of stones, this is what your rhinestones will come in. Okay, so very pretty. Even though we've had a couple of mishaps with UPS throwing our ice boxes around and cracking quite a few, scratching up a few. But for the most part, they are absolutely gorgeous. We think you will absolutely love them. And we're looking forward to getting these out. And y'all, I'm hoping and praying that the rest of our stones come this week. That's I don't have it. That's been stressing me out. I don't know. Let me see. Do I have the commercial? Please play the commercial. I gotta find it, y'all, because with me switching computers, everything is just like all over the place. And oh, you know what? I know where I can get it though. Actually, I think I did download the commercial. Hold on. It's been a minute. Let's see. Let me see. Did I bring in the commercial? I don't think I did. But I know where to get it. I know where to get the commercial. So if you give me 1 sec, I'll grab the commercial and then we will watch the commercial. But yeah, the bling boxes are really nice. I've thoroughly enjoyed these, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them too. I know you will, because they're absolutely adorbs. Here they go. Download. Matter of fact, I think I know where I did download this to. Y'all, I swear, switching computer. Okay. PSA, public service announcement. Back up your hard drive. Back up your files. Please, y'all, back up your files. Losing my laptop was horrible. It worked out okay. I got a computer now, but now I'm having to redo everything all over again. And it's hard finding stuff and whatnot when if you just back everything up, it's easier to recuperate. All right. So definitely keep that in mind when you are working with your life. Please back up your stuff. All right, y'all. So here is the commercial. Hopefully, let's see if we can't get it in there.
How would you define luxury? Your purchase of our rhinestones has put extravagance right at your fingertips. Here at the Baby's Booty, we are taking the standard of luxury and bringing it directly to you. Introducing the perfect companion to your luxe rhinestones, the Baby's Booty ice boxes. Our ice boxes are in the perfect sizes to complement your order. Each color in your purchase will be labeled and packaged in these elegant acrylic boxes, ready to display your luxury stones for everyone to see. The Baby's Booty Ice Box, where our bling is the finer thing.
Those are the ice boxes. So yes, your orders will go out in ice boxes. As soon as all of the stones get here, they will go in ice boxes and you will receive them, and they will be packaged with love and care, I promise. so as to make sure that your stones arrive safe and sound. So look forward to getting you guys your orders out, hopefully, as I said, by the end of this week. But worst case scenario, I will keep you updated the entire step of the way as I have been doing thus far. And come here on YouTube to the community tab. If you don't hear from me this whole week, come check the community tab. 9 times out of 10, I have an update there. And if you don't see an update there, then I am working furiously in the background trying to get everything together, and I will be updating you soon. But um, captains, check us out Wednesday here on the community tab for your captain's update. And then the rest of the members, please come check here Friday for your buy-in link update. And then everybody else, I will see you Sunday evening next week, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. And we will get started on our next buy-in where you can get some of those beautiful AB stones, y'all. What? Come through AB, right? Right. So enjoyed hanging with you guys and doing resin with you guys and showing some pretty stones to you guys. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Hopefully, I didn't miss any babies. If I did, I apologize sincerely, sincerely, sincerely. And hopefully, I didn't miss any comments or questions. But you guys, thank you for hanging out with me this evening. And I hope you have a great evening. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.